Hey, my name's Robert Garrett, and today what I'm going to do is for $90, I'm going to show you how to buy the equipment, a USB extender, a dongle for your computer, an HD camera, and a clampable tripod. And for 90 bucks, I'm going to show you how to use those to have an HD view of an office space or classroom that you can move around instead of using the camera that's built into the computer. So there's four items we need to make this work. The first is obviously a webcam. This webcam right here we bought is a 1080p webcam, purchased on Amazon for $30. The second thing we need is a USB extension. In this case, we have a 20-foot USB extension cable. The next item we have is in this box right here. We're going to unbox it in a second. It's a little clip tripod. And the last thing we've got is our anchor dongle. The anchor dongle is what connects to the computer and then to the camera. Let's open each one together and look at what each one is. Okay, so this is an anchor dongle. Anchor dongles are awesome because they allow you to take one USB-C port on your computer and split it into four USB-A ports, right? So this is going to plug into your computer. The second thing we needed was a USB extension cable. So this is a USB extension cable, and the one that I bought is 20 feet long. So this allows me to get my webcam 20 feet away from my computer. Okay. Obviously, we bought a webcam. Now, in this case, I bought an ultra high def 1080p webcam. This was about 30 bucks, so not too expensive. So I've got basically a $30 webcam, right? I've got a $20 USB extension, a $30, well, a $25 Anchor USB hub. And then the final thing I think that's important, this is a mobile tripod. It's not really a tripod, but it basically does the same thing. Now, the end that comes on this is made for a GoPro. So you'll just unscrew this end. So don't throw this away. This attaches it and this, so don't throw those away. Now, this mount, what's cool about it is you can just take and clip the camera anywhere you want to. Stick it on a desk, stick it somewhere. Now the camera and the tripod, it screws into the bottom. So I'm just going to take it right here and I'm going to screw it in till it's tight. And so now I've got the camera on the tripod, right? And I can go clip this tripod anywhere in the classroom. We've got the tripod and we've got the camera. And what's great is now anywhere in the classroom, if you're a teacher, or if you're a business professional and you want to have a meeting somewhere in your room and you want to move the camera around, this gives you the ability to do that and clip it to anything, right? I mean, I could come over to this counter, clip it, twist it, and now I'm having a meeting where they can see what I've got going on right here, okay? Now, as a teacher, you may want to clip it and show your projector board or your television or your face. But here's the weakness. If you clip it to a desk, this is all the cable you've got, right? And so the reason that I bought this USB extension cable is I can plug the camera into it. And in this case, I bought a 20-footer, and now I can get this camera tripod 20 feet away from my computer, right? I mean, I can get it way on the other side of the room if I need to. I don't have to have it even near me, right? All right, so now the question is, now I need to plug this into the dongle, okay? And then the dongle into the laptop. And when I plug this dongle into the laptop, then I'm going to be able to use it in WebEx or Zoom or whatever video conferencing software you have, okay? Now, when I plug it in over here, the camera lights up. And so once I've got it plugged into my computer and then I go from the dongle to the USB cable into the camera, I'm ready to carry this camera anywhere I want. I could carry it over here, and whatever is shown by this camera will be shown on my computer in Zoom or WebEx or whatever you're using. All right, so right now what you're seeing me on is the built-in camera on the computer, right? So I want to show you how to switch to the external camera. So I'm going to go down here in Zoom. I'm in a meeting, and down here where it says stop video, to the right of that is a little arrow. I'm going to click it, and it gives me options of cameras connected to my computer. Well, I'm going to choose the Nexigo camera that we have, and when I do that, it switches, and now you can see the camera that's clipped to the computer right here. Now the other thing I want to do is I want to go to where the little camera is and the little arrow next to it, and I want to go to video settings and make sure you have HD turned on, right? So HD is going to make sure your image is in high def. If I turn it off, notice it's not near as good of an image. Look at the image here. It's not near as good. When I switch it to HD, it's a dramatically better image. So make sure you go turn on HD. Now, this camera that I'm talking into right now, it also has a mic, okay? And so what you can do is, over here where the mic is in Zoom, you can click on it, and you can see for my microphone, I'm using the built-in mic on the Mac, okay? Well, I can switch it over to the camera, and now I'm using the mic that's on this camera, right? And the beauty of that is if the camera is closer to you in the classroom, then students will hear better off of it than off of the laptop. So it's important for you to be able to switch your mic right here next to mic between the computer mic and the camera mic right there. Now you probably didn't hear an audio difference because I'm recording this video using the computer mic. But in your classroom, you will hear an audio difference. You really want to choose the mic that's closest to you. If your laptop's closer to you, choose it, right? Let me see if I can get where you can see my laptop. Good. So if the laptop's closer to you, choose it as your mic. If the camera is closer to you, choose it as the mic. And then make sure that then you can swap between cameras on the computer. So right now I'm using the external camera. If I switch here, then I'm using the camera built into the laptop. All right, so right now I've got this set up where it's hooked to my computer, but the camera's over here on this countertop, right? And I want you to see in the computer, if I go down here and I switch to the FaceTime camera on the computer, this is the view you get, right? But let's say you want to show your classroom or you want to show your office, right? You can go here and switch and look at the view you get. Now you get an entire room view. Well, I can walk over here and now I'm actually talking to you and it looks good, it feels good, right? You can see that you're getting a good view of me, or I could just aim the camera at my projector or TV, right? So I hope that this helps you to understand how you could use this in a classroom or office environment from a distance.